it's 1 month until your graduation day, and you just found out that unless your mom has a pacemaker implant, she will not be in attendance. My mom suffers from congestive heart failure, and she has 15% of her heart. Without her pacemaker, she would not be here today. In my discussion today, I will focus on 3 points of why of living with a pacemaker. My first point would be what is a pacemaker, to kind of give you a general idea of what it is and what it tries to accomplish, and most of the time it's very successful. My second point would be how can it help contribute to a healthier life, and my third point is what are the effects and precautions that you should take after having them. For my first focus, I want to tell you that a pacemaker defibrillator is actually a device that helps regulate your heartbeat. The pacemaker part of the device helps keep your heart on beat and at a beat that it can function at. The defibrillator part is actually the part that shocks you when your heart goes into lethal rhythms, which are basically rhythms that can cause a stroke or lead to a heart attack. The defibrillator basically shocks your heart and puts it back on rhythm. The heart issues that are commonly associated with having the need to get a pacemaker is bradycardia and tachycardia. Bradycardia is basically where your heart is pumping too slow or has a slower heartbeat, and tachycardia is where it's irregular or it's too fast. The surgery part is actually very precise and cut and clean. They make a small incision right under your collarbone, and they make a little pocket for the pacemaker/defibrillator. The device itself is only about the size of a matchbook, so that's both the pacemaker and defibrillator together. The procedure takes about 30 minutes to an hour, depending. The device itself, the pacemaker, has two parts, which is the generator and the lead. The generator is actually the part of the pacemaker that stores the information that it takes from your heart, like when did your heart get off rhythm, how many beats per hour happen or per minute. The lead has there's actually two leads. One leads through your veins from your to your left atrium, and then the other one leads through your veins also to your left ventricle. And that's where the impulses happen with your heart trying to shock it back and getting the signal back and forth. The pacemaker/defibrillator in my second focus, how can it contribute to a healthier life? It basically eliminates the symptoms of bradycardia and tachycardia that you may be experiencing, and it can increase your lifespan. Like the doctor told my mom, she wouldn't be able to carry on without it because it helps when her heart gets in a regular rhythm. It helps it jump right and get right back into it, so she's not tired, she's not fatigued, she doesn't have to worry about having a stroke or a heart attack because it catches it right on. There's more opportunities. My mom's able to come to my volleyball games like never before and cheer because she's not tired and she has the energy. My third point of focus is what are the side effects or the precautions that should be taken. During the procedure, there's a lot of different risks, but one of the most common risks is having your lungs collapse. And so that would be something you need to discuss with your physician. But after it, a precaution after you have it implanted, you can't go and get MRI scans because it involves magnets, and with the device you don't want to be anywhere or be close to a magnetic field because it can affect the way the device is functioning. You also want to be aware of phones that you put up to your ear, you put in your pocket, because with you putting it in your breast pocket especially, it can interact basically with the function of the pacemaker slash defibrillator. So doctors tell you usually answer the phone on the other side and not to hold anything close to it. Avoid strenuous activity to avoid over usage of the device, and also go in for maintenance with your physician. They will do that just to make sure everything's running smoothly and everything. And on my mom's visits, they always check her and check basically how everything's going. And so far, she's a year into it, and she's doing perfectly fine. So living with a pacemaker can be a positive out can be a positive thing in your life, and it can help you in the long run. And so I encourage it fully, and I'm so glad and thankful and blessed that my mom decided to go through with the surgery, because she's here today and I still need her even though I'm in college. But thank you for listening today, and I hope you enjoyed my speech on living with a pacemaker. Goodbye.